So I'm getting ready to cast on with this yarn for my ranunculus. I'm gonna do a little do-over, but I wanted to show what the double loop cast on looks like. It's a little different. Midori has a video that goes with the pattern for some of the techniques, but I figured why not? I'm documenting my journey. I will show you what this looks like. So I found a thicker yarn that hopefully will be easier to see because the blue yarn was just too dark. So only for the first stitch, only for the initial first cast on does this particular set apply. So hold the tail in your hand and you loop it up just like a long tail cast on. If this was a long tail cast on, you would have some length on the tail and you would do a little slingshot thing, right? And you would just cast on like that. That's the long tail. For the purpose of this double loop, you don't need a long tail. You just need enough to grip and have a little length to weave in later. But for this, and just this first one again, you're gonna hold the tail in your finger, put your needle behind the yarn that's coming over your pointer finger, so right back here. Then you're gonna lay it on top of the one on top of your pointer finger. So behind, on top, and twist it down. You see that twist that's already started? That's one twist. Then you're gonna scoop it around, and there's the second twist. Hold it, drop the stitch off your pointer finger, and there is the initial cast on stitch. Now you take your tail and hold it out of the way. Now you'll go ahead and hold this the same way like your long tail cast on, except you have your tail over there. So go ahead and see the middle finger kind of gives you the slack you need. It's still in that slingshot shape, but you're going behind, on top, loop it around, and come through that hole that your middle finger is helping to create. Drop your fingers, tighten it up. Middle finger from behind, on top, twist it around, get into that gap, drop everything and pull. Middle finger hold, because this is where your needle is coming out of, so you want to give it a little space so you don't feel like you're tripping over yourself. So from the back of the hand, from the back of the finger, pull. Put the tip on top, push, swing it around on top of the middle finger, and now you got your twist. Drop it and let it go. It really does become easy, but just do it again. Middle finger space to give you some room to twist. From the back of the pointer finger, push, pull. Then go to the top of your pointer finger and push down. Once you're down, twist. Once you twist, drop and pull the string. There you go. And that's the double twist. Double loop cast on. From what I hear, it creates a stretchier neck. I can't say for sure if I noticed that it was stretchier, but I will say it looks different. So let's go with that. So I'll show you again one more time, slow. You have your, matter of fact, let's start over. That first one can be just as confusing, right? So hold your tail in your hand. Hold your tail in your hand. Loop it around like a long tail. Slingshot, right? That helps me to leave it across my actual fingertip. Behind the one coming around your pointer finger, pull it towards you. Then lay it on top of the pointer finger. Push it down and twist around. Drop the finger, and now you can transition the tail over here, and same thing again. See how that works? I drop the tail. My middle finger is going to give me some slack against the needle. My ring finger, pinky finger, thumb are all holding on to the string, and the rest of it is kind of just dangling across my pointer finger. Pointer finger is holding. We pull it towards you, go on top, push it down, swing it around on top of the middle finger, and then drop and pull. Tighten it up, and there it is. Middle finger is the key for me. Pull it towards you, lay it on top, push it back, turn it around on top over the middle finger. That's your exit point. Pull it towards you, push it away from you, swing it back towards you, right over the middle finger, and drop it down. Pull, push, twist, drop. Pull, push, twist, drop. All right, let's try this. Get this sweater casted on. And that's all the cast on looks like. If you ask me, it reminds me of like a backwards E, or that E cast on where it kind of creates a lot of space between the stitches. But it's a little bit more secure. It's interesting. I like it. And with this way, you don't need to worry about how much tail you have. So you just keep going with the working yarn. And that's the biggest benefit that I find. Let me know what you think.